Hi guys, it's Ben from Ben's Home Video here, where today we're looking at the Dark Force / Code Red 4K release of the 1981 Halloween ripoff, let's be honest. Slasher, bloody final exam. As always guys, I never ask you to like this video or subscribe to my channel, but it helps. I was going to do a proper unboxing on this, but I don't feel like it actually deserves it. So it's a fingerprint magnet first of all, so it looks like you can see it's been well manhandled, even though I've just given it a wipe. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the print is really poor quality. Really bad. That's pretty cool. I don't mind that. But yeah, the front's pretty wank, not going to lie. Although, I have found out that it could have been worse. If I can find the picture, do you hear my cat there? If I can find the picture, I'll put it there. I'm going to go see what's wrong with her. Just some blackbirds teasing her. Yeah, so, don't mind the back, so the front's pretty wank. That's better. I don't mind that. Back is what it is. Still kind of cheap feeling print. The discs, again, cheap kind of print on them. Not happy with that. I feel like they could have done a much better job. I find it weird that the one disc is just like a more zoomed in version as well. Oh well. So there's actually no info on the back of the case that says what the audio is, but it's definitely DTS HD master audio, and it was coming out 2 channels. Whether or not it was a mono doubled up or stereo, I couldn't tell. It all just sounded like it's coming from the front. Someone tell me if they know. No HDR whatsoever. So mark down for me personally. I'll go into that a bit later. But very high bit rate at about kind of 84 to 92. Sitting around there quite a lot. So yeah, pretty good. So like I said, no HDR, which I find lazy personally. As if you're doing a 4K release, just do it properly. If you're going to do 4K and not put HDR on, just put on a Blu-ray. Yes, it won't look as good, but I feel like you can put it out cheaper. You can do it cheaper. It's just, it's only fair on everyone personally. Because there's no HDR, the black levels weren't great. At times they were okay. At other times they were kind of grey and faded and a bit shite. It was so close to being good at times. The opening is dog shit, but at first that was because of the opticals, all the titles coming through, and it kind of carried on after the opticals. Lots of film, like instead of film ground, it was quite noisy, and lots throughout the film, but mostly at the beginning. Damage to the film, scratches, kind of blips and stuff there. So they haven't cleaned up the film at all. Again, lazy. That it does kind of, after the opening in general, it does clean up a little bit, and at times it can look really nice, but nothing special. Even though the black levels weren't great, at times it was really good contrast. So your brights were quite bright, and your darks were dark, but without the aid of HDR, it just didn't give that oomph. But for no HDR, it was pretty good. And carrying on with a few pluses, the colour replication was really nice. Everything looked nice and natural, and fine detail looked great, hair and skin and stuff like that, which is the benefit of 4K. But to me, the biggest benefit of 4K is HDR, Dolby Vision type thing, and this just didn't have it, so slightly disappointing. Sound wise, like I said, it was coming out of 2 channels, but I don't know if it was a mono just doubled up, because there wasn't that much separation. But the dialogue was good. You could hear everything clearly, but that's kind of the only good thing about it. There's no real weight to the soundtrack at all, and a lot of time there was some faults with it, so a lot of sibilance on certain sections. So wasn't throughout the whole film, but certain sections there'd just be that real bad bit where everyone would as they're talking, and there was just some a bit of distortion in other times, but it's fine. It's not great. It's whatever. Yeah, music was quite nice sounding, but what can I say? So I was going to give it a 2.5 out of 5, but it's actually been downgraded to 2 out of 5, and I'll tell you for why. Let's get this. So, special features, brand new 4K scan with colour correction from the original 35 negatives. Doesn't even say 35mm, it just says 35 negatives, so that's a bad start. But also, not a special feature, that's literally the feature. That is what you're buying. Whatever. Then the other special feature is theatrical trailer. Nothing else. That's the same on the Blu-ray I checked. There's no special features. There's literally a theatrical trailer. Lazy, lazy, lazy. So for this release, all in, 2 out of 5. So what can I say? I've never seen this film before. I'd only heard about it recently before this release came out. So it's pretty much brand new to me anyway. So special features would have been nice, harking back to about 10 seconds ago, because I would have liked to know a bit more about the film. It's quite unknown, as far as I'm aware. Obviously, if you're well into the genre, the slasher genre, you're probably shouting at the phone or TV, whatever you're watching me on, going, "Shut up, Ben, you jabroni, you don't know anything." But I'd say, you know, you've got the big slashers, and then you've got even the kind of next level down ones, like The Burning, Sleepaway Camp, Some Party Massacre. They're what I'd call kind of the next level down after Friday the 13th and, you know, Halloween and stuff like that. I'd say this is the next rung down, maybe even one more down. Came out early enough in the 80s, so it's still half original, but it's not original at all, as to me, that was just Halloween, but done badly. I was really enjoying it at first. I thought it's got a good feel to it, you know, whatever's going on. And then you start hearing a bit of the music and you think, well, that's just John Carpenter from Halloween. And then you realise it's just got a big, slow, non-speaking part of a killer that has absolutely no motive. Which I know throughout Halloween films, he gets more of a motive, but at least he had a backstory in the first Halloween and explains why he's a bit of a nutter. This guy has absolutely no reason to be doing what he's doing. And to me, that just made the film go kind of, it was rising, and just dropped off. I'd happily watch it again. It's, you know, fun enough for a slasher film, but it's just a crap version of Halloween. So if you love slashers, get this film. Maybe not this release, but get this film. If you don't mind them and it's on streaming, watch it. If you only like the big ones, this ain't for you. Don't even bother, because you'll just not care for it whatsoever. So 3 out of 5. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.